more money? Of course, we all do. So find out how easy it is to train at home for a better career. Just get a pencil and paper right now and write down this toll-free number. There's absolutely no obligation, and no salesman will visit you. At International Correspondence Schools, more than 10 million men and women have trained for job promotions and new careers without setting foot inside a classroom. And now at home in your spare time, you can get your career diploma. Choose from any one of these courses. ICS High School, Child Daycare, Interior Decorating, Wildlife Forestry, Auto Mechanics, Computer Programming, Medical Dental Office Assistant, Journalism Short Story, Dressmaking, Fitness and Nutrition, Art, Police Sciences, Gardening, TV VCR Repair, Animal Sciences, Firearms Repair, Travel Tourism, Electronics, Secretarial, Small Engine Repair, Electrician, Child Psychology, or get your diploma in Hotel Restaurant Management, Bookkeeping, Business Management, or Accounting. Compare your present salary with the money you could be making in any one of these careers. They'll be repeated for you at the end of this commercial, so have your pencil ready to jot down the course you're most interested in. Then call the ICS toll-free number, and we'll send you one of these exciting career packs absolutely free with all the information you need. Your career pack explains how easy it is to study at home. It tells you about the many success stories of other people just like yourself who trained through ICS and got better jobs. And that's not all. You'll also see the exciting learning materials included in your course at no extra cost. They make it easy and fun to train for that better career. Here are those courses again, so call today for free information.
Call now for the free information Sally Struthers spoke about. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better career to make more money or advance in your present job. Call 1-800-637-9800. Operators are on duty now to send you free information by return mail. Choose any one of these exciting careers. That's 1-800-637-9800. Call now.
What is it?
Say,
What is it?
hey, why it's Buttercup. Popcorn and sweet cream butter, too hot popcorn. Mix it up, wrap it up, Buttercup is born.
It's delicious.
So nutritious.
It's a taste delight.
It's so munchy,
Crisp and crunchy.
you'll enjoy each bite. Eat butter-drenched Buttercup, popcorn at its best.
Served in a king-size cup.
It beats all the rest.
Show starts in 5 minutes.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go!
It's 3 minutes till showtime.
Sneaking out to the drive-in? Why not take the kiddies along and save the expense of a sitter? Everyone enjoys the drive-in.
Show starts in 2 minutes.
It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself.
Boy,
Our
don't that look
all-meat
good.
super dog. Enjoy one now.
Show starts in 1 minute.
Today we're interviewing a stomach.
Hello there.
What is life like as a stomach?
Oh, boy, it was humdrum. I mean, until what's-his-name discovered Tony's Pizza.
Tony's Pizza?
Yeah, I was suffering from the pizza cravings until Tony's came along. Crispy crust and zesty sauces. Wow.
And so now... What's that?
Another pizza craving. Just thinking about Tony sets it off.
Oh, where are you going?
He's going to get a Tony's Pizza. And I follow him anyway.
Does your stomach send you pizza craving signals? Oh, wow. Tony's, the Pizza Cravers Pizza. Available at the concession stand.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go.
Why? What time is it?
It's showtime.
Hi, oh my goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed, yes. It's so good to see us on a lovely Sunday, more or less. Very lovely Sunday. Let me know if you can hear me okay, because Baby Sock was in here fiddling with the volume dials, so it could be up and down. And now she's knocking on the door. Gonna be hearing a lot of Baby Sock today. Hear you just fine. Calicott, it's so good to see you. Smooches for yous. We got Ari Bobari. Yeah, I'm glad the tornadoes didn't blow me away either. It wasn't that bad around my house. I know a couple of people that live in other nearby areas, and they had a lot of troubles. I mean, not like tornadoes, I don't think. But, you know, it got pretty stormy. But I was fully expecting at least for the power to go out. But that didn't happen. We lucked out. Normally, if a butterfly farts nearby, the daggone power goes out. But that didn't happen. You got a lot of wind and hail in STL. I like the way you rhymed that. That's pretty good. Good to see us, Mr. Dangus. I hope everything is doing fantastic. Ari Bobari, I'm so happy that you're here. I hate that you were ill, but if that's what it takes, so be it. Calicott, thanks a lot. Smooches for you, my friend. What? We got the lovely Merry Christmas in the house. It's so good to see you. Merry Christmas. Hope everything is good in your neck of the woods. Oh, pardon me. Unintentional, but thanks. Happy accidents. What? Yeah, there's no mistakes, just happy accidents or something like that. Wait, my hat is all kind of poked out. There we go. your power flickered yesterday in solidarity with it. Well, I appreciate that. That was kind of you. Unnecessary. Smooches for yours there, Crooked Vault. Hooray! My old pal, Crooked Vault. Happy to see you. Happy to see you. So, of course, we got Rupert, joined as always by our good pal Rupert. How you doing? That's a great story. Oh, man, that never gets old. That never gets old. Also, our good pal Vern the Fern is here. One of my bestest buddies in the whole wide world. Vern the Fern. Vern's great. He never asked me to, like, help him move, you know what I mean? I never had to he never put me as a recommendation on a resume or nothing like that. Doesn't ask for nothing except a little bit of water, a little bit of sunshine. Yeah, that old Rupert. Oh, what are we gonna do with him? Such a character. I'm really glad that most people can't speak TV licking pug, because he'd put me out of a job for sure. As far as the streaming thing, which I guess means I would catch more speeders. So probably on the whole, it would be good for humanity. But you know what I mean? Then we wouldn't get to look at such vast landscapes as this right here. I'm not sure what's going on back here. I just thought it was kind of neat. We got a lot of there's triangles, squiggly bits. No more of the on-screen chat. Oh, we not there? Wait, hold on. I turned it off for some reason or another. But there it is. Boom shakalaka, ask and ye shall receive. I feel like that I don't know, I feel like a lot of that. Yeah, curly cues and whatnot. There's dashity lines. There's circles too. I just noticed the circles, but they're not perfectly round circles. If you look at them, they're like, I don't know, maybe they are. Maybe they are, I don't know. Dodecahedron. Yeah, you got that right. What he said. Ah! Floyd Vivito, my favorite Floyd Vivito. It's so good to see you, my friend. Yeah, I feel like a lot of folks don't have the chat on the screen anymore. A cute triangle. They're so cute. So cute, those triangles. Oh my goodness gracious. Just to the blowhard. No, you're not late. You're not late. We're just getting started. As a dad, I'm legally obligated to say that we just got rocking and rolling. That's right. That's what you got to say. You have to, whether you want to or not. They'll haul you away if you don't say that at least a couple of times a week. Would you gather everybody up to go to the grocery store or go to school or something like that? You got to say, all right, let's get rocking and rolling. You have to. I don't make the rules. I was worried about whether the tornadoes impacted you. Yes, Floyd Vivino. Yeah, I was just talking about that. Luckily, in my particular area, everything was fine. But that's the strange things about these storm things that come through. They just sort of like they pick a spot and they go this spot. Blah, 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 blah. Then they go this spot. Nah, you're okay. Here's a little rain. But this spot, so it just sort of depends. Twisted Metal is fantastic. Oh, that's a good one, Arbor Boy. I like that.
Speedeth thou not into the theater.
There he is, old Sockspear himself. Yeah, what was the last one they did? I know they did that one for the PS3. That was sort of like a reboot, but apparently it didn't do that well. But that was pretty fun. No, Black was on PS2. They did that before. They did it like a redid Twisted Metal. And I had the OG guy. David Jaffe. Who he's doing pretty well on the YouTubes now. That was actually one of the very first live streams I ever saw when they were promoting the newest Twisted Metal. They did a live thing it was way ahead of its time. This had to have been like 2011 maybe, whenever that came out. And they basically had chat. It was a live stream, and they also had this huge like Gatling gun thing. And you typed something, and they would give you control of the Gatling gun. It was like a Gatling gun on a it was like a shooting range thing. So he was shooting all kind of stuff. I didn't get a chance to do it. It was too popular. I wasn't able to do that, but that was pretty neat. Which I'm glad that's not a very widespread thing. I mean, that's a very specific purpose for that type of contraption. But it was neat. That was like one of my first introductions into a interactive live stream. Was a great big old Gatling gun. Or whatever it's called. I don't know. There's probably some gun folks that do it. Yeah, there is the Sock Hop game that is somewhat similar to, but legally differentiated from, the Pac-Mans. Except instead of ghosts, there's cats. Cats walking around. Rest in peace, cat. Well, I can't even say rest in peace, cat. Because I'm not 100% sure that the cat is deceased. The cat just disappeared. The cat may have taken up an army and conquered a small country somewhere. I don't know. I don't know what happened to the cat. Cat just disappeared one day. So, I mean, statistically, you know. But, in my mind, she's out there doing a whole nother thing. For all I know. Cat is currently in residency at the Penn and Teller Theater. That's right. Oh, man, you got to see the magic tricks that she comes up with. It's amazing. She can make vomit appear in your shoe just like that. Like out of nowhere. It's crazy. It's crazy. Esty showed up and is laid on it. Oh, my goodness gracious. I love it. Be sure to give Esty some good ear scritches for me. Good old Esty. Adorable as ever. And I've got your poem cooking up by the old computers here. Now, Sockspear, I think everybody knows about Sockspear right now. There's no need for me to explain it. But Artie Bobardi, Artie Bobardi, it is almost St. Patrick's Day. The Twisted Metal TV show. I haven't watched it, but I heard good things. Yeah, I haven't seen it either. But I know Samoa Joe was in it. So anyway, Art T. Bobarty wanted to hear a poem about the best ways to pass time during a power outage. That's a very good premise for a poem. I've got that one copied and pasted. And we're going to go to the theater here in a minute. And we're going to see what the robot came up with. It is, I don't know, it seems like it's a little bit of a long poem, but maybe it's good. Who knows? Maybe it's good. Something could be long and then still be good. And then you don't notice that it's so long. You know what I mean? Like some movies are like 3 hours long, but they're so good that you don't realize they're that long until you look at like the runtime or you watch or something like that, and you're like, oh man, I didn't realize it went by. And then some movies are an hour and a half, and you're like, when is this gonna end? So it all just depends. All just depends on how it goes. Esty is high-pitched purring from the ear scritches. I love it. I love it. Yesterday, they announced that the real Floyd Vivino, a.k.a. Uncle Floyd, has been nominated for the New Jersey Hall of Fame. Oh, my goodness gracious. It's long overdue, if you ask me. Long overdue. That guy's great. I need to be another point counterpoint where Ari Barbari destroys Just Other Blowhard in a podcast. Just Other Blowhard, is there one that we haven't played yet? I feel like you cranked out another one. But then you said this is the last one. Because the last one was blah, 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 blah. But I was not being serious. I was just being a jerk, I guess. That's really the best way I can put it. I was being a jerk for comedic effect. And how well that worked, I don't know. But I like listening to those things. You don't think, okay, all right. I wasn't sure if there was a new one that we haven't heard on the stream or not. Because I don't mind them. I like listening to them. And then plus, it gives me a break from flapping my mouth flaps. Oh, the last one wasn't played? Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, a little ribbing. A little bit of the old ribbing. I like ribbing. Frogs get very close to ribbing. But they do ribbit. Sniper CVU, good to see us. The voices are extremely accurate. And I feel like they even have like the attitudes and everything down. It's kind of scary. Kind of scary. But speaking of ribbit, Been playing some video games here lately, like them old-timey video games with Baby Sock. And you know what she really, really loves? Frogger. Loves Frogger. Which makes me happy because you know who the enemy in Frogger is? Speeders. That's right. That's the enemy in a Frogger. So I think that game teaches a really good moral lesson. And she's starting to get good at it too. It took her a while to figure it out. But now she's starting to, she can get across the pond pretty easy. Her favorite version is the Super Nintendo version. So there you go. I did get some of the Storm Sniper CBU. Luckily, it wasn't bad where I'm at. My particular domicile was not taken away in the wind and the rain and whatnot. We got a little old thunderstorm. Forget is the, Frogger is the Tetris of walking through traffic. It really is. I've been playing a lot of Frogger with her.
Wow. Just another blowhard just cheered 100 bits. The first thing I want to be done is to get that piece of sock out of my screen.
Yes!
Don't just get him off of my screen. Get him off of Twitch because I've proved, son, without a shadow of a doubt, you ain't got what it takes anymore. You sit there and you thump your VHS, and you choose your animal of the day, and it didn't get you anywhere. Talk about your poems. Talk about Sock 316. Blowhard 316 says I forgot what I was talking about.
Oh my goodness, that's spectacular. Thank you so much. Just another Blowhard.
Wow. Just another blowhard just cheered 100 bits. All he's gotta do is go buy him a cheap bottle of Dr. Pepper and try to dig back some of that purge he had in his prime. As the king of Twitch, I'm serving notice to every one of the Twitch viewers. I don't give a damn what they are. They're all on the list, and that's Blowhard's list, and I'm fixing to start running through all of them.
Thank you so much. Just another Blowhard. Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. For those of you who are not...
Wow.
There we go.
Just another blowhard just cheered 100 bits. And as far as this stream is considered, son, I don't give a darn if it's Ari Bobari or Commodore Friday. Blowhard's time has come, and when I get that shot, you're looking at the next Twitch champion. And that's the bottom line, because Blowhard said so.
Because Blowhard said so. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, great round of applause. Round of applause for that. That is fantastic. Thank you so much, just for the Blowhard. Oh man, and the fact that it came in 3 parts. Because I was like, oh, he did a thing. Oh, that's fine. Oh, there's more. Oh, yeah, I forgot. There's the other part to it. Then I was like, well, that's the... And then, boom, there was more. Like a flying oboe off of the top rope. What the heck is going on? Robert, a schmobbit smooches for yous, my friend. It's so good to see you. How you doing on this spectacular Sunday of no particular importance? Today is March the 16th, a.k.a. 3/16. And that's... some people say it's Stone Cold Steve Austin Day. I'm one of those people because of his famous Austin 316 promo. So today is a day where we celebrate Stone Cold Steve Austin. Love that guy. Love that guy. I'm glad you're doing pretty good, Robert Schmobber. So good pal Just Other Blowhard redid one of his very famous promos where the Stone Cold Steve Shadow. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I hope you all left a 6-pack of Steve Wises out for Stone Cold when he came by and left you a stunner. Oh man, if you don't know anything about wrestling, you're totally lost right now. But that's okay. We'll get back to the more general shenanigans here soon. But right now we're into some deep niche shenanigans. Shouldn't have taken oh no, that's fine. All right, bye-bye. Don't you worry about that. You picked a very good one. You picked a very good one. And we're going to do that here in just a minute. Yeah, so it's Stone Cold Steve Austin Day. I love that guy. It just, oh man, just so good. So good. And I think one of the reasons that I love him so much is because he reminds me so much of my dad. God rest his soul. I think Stone Cold Steve Austin is exactly who my dad would be if, there weren't like rules for society and things like that. Because Stone Cold Steve Austin, he would run amok, you know what I mean? He'd ride his Zamboni down to the ring and start stomping mud holes and walking them dry. I think my dad would have done that if it wouldn't have ended up in like jail time in real life and stuff. I think he would have. Somebody take his parking spot or something like that and be like, I don't think so. Get over here. He kind of talked like him and stuff, too. Good stuff. How come so many of my funniest friends are into wrestling? It's fascinating. Well, you know what? I have a theory about that, Ari Bobari. I do have a theory about that. And nobody's really interested in it because it combines sociology and professional wrestling and psychology. But there is, I think it's, you know, I mean, it's one of them things you either like or you don't. But I think that there's a certain way to appreciate it. Because really, and I've said this before, but if somebody, well, it's getting more global now, which is interesting, but it's still very American. At least the WWE, the major things. It is a male soap opera, but it goes a little deeper than that. If at any time you want to know what was going, like you could read your history books. Let's just say you wanted to, maybe you're one of the Gen Z, Alpha, whatever peoples. You know what I mean? And you were born after, year 2005, whatever like that. You're like, I wonder what life was like in the year 1992, for instance, whatever. All you go back and watch professional wrestling, and that'll tell you everything you need to know about American culture in that year. It's a perfect reflection of it. It really is. You don't really realize it until later, because you're in it and stuff like that. But you look back, and it's a perfect reflection of the culture. A lot of famous wrestlers in the AWA were from Minnesota. That's right, yeah, Minnesota. A lot of good things. And it's it's also it's predetermined. People know who's gonna win. They kind of have an idea of what's gonna happen, but at the same time, it's a live thing, so you don't know what's gonna happen. And then a lot of times, reality really influences things that happen, because it's still real people playing the parts and whatnot like that. So it's there's a lot more to it than people think that don't watch it. Some people are very dismissive of it, and I understand. I would be too. I'd be like, oh, look at that, whatever, But there's more to it. There's more to it. It's very interesting. There's a lot of meat on that bone. A lot of meat on that bone, so to speak. So I'm a big fan. You'd rather have a large soda. There you go. None of that mini soda stuff for Sniper. Get that large stuff. For more on Sock's thoughts on life, visit the Discord. Yeah, visit the Discord. Steve Studnuts, good to see you, my friend. Oh, my goodness gracious. It's great if you're able to leave your brand at the door. Yeah, and there's different ways that you can appreciate it, too. Some people like to know all the behind-the-scenes stuff, So, oh, this guy's contract is coming up, so they may do this with that, and this guy's going to, come blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of that. This sort of behind-the-scenes that influences things. Or you can, and this is my favorite way to do it, Steve Studnuts, just the way that you said it, is just to shut all of that off. Just completely turn your brain off and just be entertained by what's happening. That's my favorite way to do it. Just enjoy it. Really interested because so many hilarious friends like it. I want to hear more of your thoughts on sociology and wrestling, etc. Well, Ari Bobari, maybe I'll make you a PowerPoint presentation or something like that. That seems like something I would actually enjoy doing. But it's fun, man. It's fun. And it goes through its ups and downs. Sometimes it's interesting. Sometimes it's boring. Because they're constantly doing it. Like you think about a TV show or a movie. You know what I mean? Even a TV show, if they do like, seasons and things like that. There's breaks in between. Football, there's an off season. They don't have any of that with wrestling, so it's got to be done, and I like that because a lot of times that means it's made with restrictions. You know what I mean? You don't have everything in the toolkit, and that helps you get more creative. Please use the Microsoft Paperclip to help you create that PowerPoint. I most certainly will. I will use Clippy. I miss Clippy. That guy was great. He was a lot better than the Bonzi buddy. Remember the Bonzi buddy? That was a virus, by the way. But it was adorable. Yeah, there's some dog slobber. A little bit. That's how that's sort of like dog Windex. It's his slobber. We sent it to the lab, not the Labrador, but like a scientific lab, and got it tested. It's actually cleaner than Lysol, that stuff. It's safer, natural, more effective. And that's Rupert there, cleaning the TV for me. Make sure everybody who shows up in it stays safe. Oh yeah, his eyebrows. I don't want to tell tales out of school, but I did hear tell that Rupert does go and get his eyebrows done. Not there's anything wrong with that. Just a little vain, if you ask me, for a pug. Get his eyebrows done. I mean, a poodle, I get it. But a pug. Oh my goodness! Look at that! It's Queen Goldie, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Queen Goldie, for bringing in your peoples. I smooches for you, friendly friend. You was hanging out with Queen Goldie. Oh my goodness gracious! I love it. Oh, I was about to. I got so kerfuffled. I was about to type /raid Queen Goldie instead of the shout out gimmick. I was about to raid back in it. That would have not been very effective since you have quit streaming now. Shout out QUEENGOLDI. Hard to type when you ain't got no hands. How does he do it? Don't know. There it is. Thank you so much. Be sure to follow Queen Goldie if you don't already. I believe that most people that here do, because they are people of culture and taste.
Since you didn't do my last one, War Games.
You know what, the thing about War Games is I heard that the only way to win at reviewing War Games is to not review War Games. 5 stars. You followed it from what we read? Okay, good. Good. It's so good to see you, Queen Goldie. How are you? How you doing? How was you? Oh yeah, I'm legally obligated to ask you this, but I'm also interested from the bottom of my heart. How was your stream? Wow! I hope you had a good one. There's no the great thing about Queen Goldie is you never know what she's going to be up to. Sometimes she's got co-hosts, and they watch like old movies or TV shows, or there's Hugh Jackman drama that's not safe for work. You got the COVID. Oh, boo. What do we think about the COVID, kids? Boo. Boo on the COVID. We don't like that. I don't like that. But the fact that you sat there and hit the button and talked to the peoples, good on you, my friend. Good on you. That's dedication right there. That's dedicated. If you haven't followed already, just follow for the dedication. You know what? You definitely should watch Queen Goldie. But even if you say I don't give a rat's patoot about no Golden Queen or whoever she is, I ain't never gonna watch her. It's fine. You don't have to watch. I don't care. Click the button and follow. It make number go up. Make everybody happy. It's that easy. The woman's got COVID. And you're gonna sit here and tell me that you can't lift a finger, literally, to click a thing? All right, that's it. I'm done with my tirade. But I'm just saying. You know what I mean? How hard is it to spread a little bit of joy in this world? Yeah, the arms of the angel. That's exactly right. Well, it's not the right song, but it's close enough. When I had Arms of an Angel, it was like a similar version of that. But the Arms of the... Where did it go? Where did I put it on this little dadgum? It's never around when I need it, like the dadgum police. Whoops. That one... Black? BLK? I'm afraid to say black. That one black guy. You can maybe... No, it's that BLK guy. I'm from Brookland. But either way, it's good to see us. Black Balk. Just call you T1. And that's going to be hard to remember because it's not your username. But I'll do my dadgumdest, my friend. But that one, T1. Okay, I'm trying to make mental connections in my brain. This sort of looks like that, you know, like that math meme, you know, with the confused people. And they just put like math that flies toward you like that. It sort of reminds me of that. So maybe if I stand in front of it, I'll get some of those confused math powers that come through. Well, I hate that you got the COVID. That ain't no good at all. Whoops-a-day. Oh, no. There we go. My immersion! But anyway. Yeah, feel free to get in the hot tub if you want to. Might help the old sinuses or whatever. You avoided it for 5 years. It was going to get you. Oh, this is your first time. Way to go. Congratulations. That's pretty good. 5 years. Yeah, get in the old hot tub. See, it's hard to tell scale on this, but this hot tub is actually, it's 25 by 25. It's a very large hot tub. I'm just larger than you would expect. So you could easily sit in that corner over there and be 6 feet away. No problem. No problem. So help yourself. And same for you, Ari. I know you feel a little under the weather. It's very huge. It's very huge. T1. See, I remembered. Oh, yeah. I remembered. Go me. Oh, the old brain. No, 25 feet. 25 feet. Floyd Favino. No, 25 inch by 25 inch hot tub would seem like something that you would buy late at night off on Temu. You know what I mean? Maybe the under the influence of too many Skittles or something like that. And you scrolling through the Temu and you're like, whoa, man, it's a hot tub, 25 by 25, hot, $12. Click. And then you buy it, then it gets in, and you're like, oh no, oh no. It's for a dadgum Barbie house or something like that. No wonder it was $12. Well, I'm getting in it anyway. I took the day off from work, which is what I would do if I bought a 25 by 25 hot tub. I'd be like, I'm taking that day off of work. I'm gonna be soaking in my gigantic hot tub. Peasants. If you need me, no you don't. That's what I always say. If I'm going to be going anywhere, you know what I mean? If I'm leaving early or something like that, I always tell the boss, I say, hey, I got to take off. If anyone needs me, just tell them, no, they don't. And then it's actually worked 100% of the time. Nobody's bothered me with that. There's a certain amount of unlikability that you need to have if you're going to work with other people. Because my general, you know what I mean? My general attitude and things like that is kindness and love for fellow man and all that kind of garbage. But you learn really quick that you know, it's not like improv class. You can't yes and when you work at a station with other people. Because then they'll just make you do stuff. And you're like, no, I ain't doing your stuff. Get out of here with that garbage. I'm not going to do it. But it is true, Marble. I hate that it's true, but it's true, unfortunately. But, hey, you know what? If all else fails, we've always got the sock spear. The sock spear, which was requested by our good pal, Ari Bobar. Don't read that one. That one's about Olive Garden. We've moved on. Luckily, this one is not in the style of Walt Whitman. Because when you tell the computer to write a poem in the style of Walt Whitman, it goes, oh, okay, you want it to be 10,000 words? Here you go. And then I sit here and read a daggum epic poem for an hour and a half, and everybody leaves. You end up doing so much that other people wouldn't. But I'm so much better. That's exactly right, Arbo Boy. You got to find that mix. You don't want to lose. You don't want to lose yourself, like Eminem said. Don't want to lose yourself. But you do have to modify. You have to add a couple of restrictor plates, as it were, to the level of kindness that you would normally show a person. Because there's people out there that'll take advantage. They'll take advantage. Ugh. And we call those people speeders. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Anybody who's ever taken advantage of you, when you're people pleasing and trying to be nice and be cool, speeder. 100% of the time. I haven't met an exception to that rule. Haven't. But let us not speak of bad people. That's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to feel joy. Yeah, no, I know what you're doing. You have a funny speeding clip for me from Reno 911? Oh, I love that show. I love that show. That, you know, I watched that show and I'm like, man, I wish. Yeah, please do send it to me, Queen Goldie. I'd love to see it. I may be able to make it like a video redeem thing. I don't know if you've seen those, Queen Goldie. Here, real quick before we do this. I think of all the speeders that got away. I know, Floyd Vivino. I try not to think about it. But, you know, it's the same thing as like if a heart surgeon or something like that. They got to have a day off, too. You got to take care of yourself. Got to take care of yourself. So I've got, you know, different little commands and stuff like that, and you can play videos on the Haunted TV. Wait, let me see. COMMANDS? Is it commands? Yeah, there it is. There it is. So there's different ones. So if the speeding one is a short, concise, I've learned that it's got to be short and concise.
Boy, don't that look good. There's
a hot dish right there for you. Never knew about the hot dish until I bet Ari Bobari. But apparently it's tater tots and cheese and in a casserole dish, and they just call it a hot dish up in Minnesota. Minnesota is basically like you know how throughout history, you know, Texas is always like, don't mess with Texas, we're our own thing and stuff like that. I think Minnesota has a pretty good shot too of just like being its own country. If things were different, Minnesota would most definitely be its own country. But each state is sort of like its own little country if you think about it. Except it's exactly the same for the most part. Montana could be its own. I've never been to Montana. But I know it's big. And I like the fact that a lot of those states out there in the West just went with the like a rectangle or square thing. Like you look at the states over here, like the one I live in. Like you try and draw it and you're all like, you know what I mean? It's like over here and then there's this river, but then it dips in over here this way for some reason. But then you get out to like Colorado and places like that and they're like square. Bump, 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 bump. There, that's the shape of our dadgum state. Live in it or don't, I don't care. Boom. And I love that. I love that so much. We're going to get it adopted by Canada. Hey, I want in on that deal. I think Montana has more cows than people. And why is that? Why is that? Like there's all that space. And I know some people were like, well, there's nothing out there. Wait, there was nothing anywhere until we built stuff. So build stuff. Like what? You know what I mean? Why not? Does lava flow? Every couple of weeks, does it get washed away by a tsunami? Like, what's stopping things from being made in Montana? Why is there not a big bustling metropolis of... You know what I mean? Why is there not a New York City in Montana? Just because they haven't done it yet? Or is there some reason? Is it haunted? Probably haunted. Could be haunted. Maybe they've tried. Like, oh, we're going to go over here. We're going to build skyscrapers and subways and do a whole thing. And then they got there and they're like, whoa, get off of my area. Whoa. And then they couldn't find Scooby-Doo and the gang or any other meddling kids to stop them. I've never been to Spain. Oh, wait a minute. Never been to Spain, but I've been to Oklahoma. You been to Oklahoma, the Steve Jones? I've never been to Oklahoma either. Does Montana have better pizza, though? If so, I'm moving there ASAP. It could be. It could be. I don't know. Never had Montana pizza. Montana's looking for soccer. Wait, like in a positive way? Or they're looking for me because I owe them $5. There's a big difference. Big difference. One of these days, I'll go to Oklahoma. And then I'll be like, wow, look at that. I'm in Oklahoma. Montana has a lot of speeders. Oh, my goodness gracious. But then it's like a catch-22 thing. Like, if there's a bunch of speeders, but there's nobody for them to hit, not as much of a problem as somebody that's, you know, they could have 100 speeders, but they're just riding in the wilderness. But you got 5 speeders in a big city, there's more of a risk. You know what I mean? There's There's like an equation probably. Speeders might speed out of control and crash. Well, that's on them. You know what I mean? That's fine. I mean, I don't mean to say that's fine. I don't want them to hurt themselves. But I think somebody hurting themselves is different than hurting other people, innocent people. You know what I mean? Yeah, shouldn't have been speeding. It's sort of like, I don't want to say that that's instant karma or anything like that. I would never say that. But maybe. Alright, here we go. We're going to pause that weird music, whatever that was playing. I'm not sure what it was. It's supposed to be the jazz channel. A little too jazzy for my taste. Whoa, my goodness gracious. Thank you so much. Joan Spode. So good to see us. Joan Spode, you'll be getting some mail. Several of you will be getting mail. Probably early next week. Should be. I think they went out. I guess it depends on when they pick it up from the box. Friday, Thursday, something along those lines. If you go 5 miles an hour, you ain't going to hurt nobody. That's right, Queen Goldie. Unless you're on, like, the interstate. Then you could get people killed. You farted the screen up. You most certainly did. It happens, Joan Spoon. It happens. Sometimes you... It's a butterfly effect, but for farts. You know what I mean? That's the way that it goes. I'd play the fancy music. Now, this right here is a poem that the robot just wrote. Fresh out the oven. About ways to pass the time during a power outage. Your power ever gone out? Mine has. And it goes a little something like this. It says, when darkness falls and lights all cease and power's gone, find inner peace. Oh, that's all you gotta do. Find inner peace. No screens to glow, no hum to hear. A different world now drawing near. First gather round with candles gleam, and tell old tales, a waking dream of ghostly whispers, heroes bold, and stories spun from days of old. Or find a book by gentle light, and lose yourself in words so bright. Adventures wait on every page, a timeless journey to engage. Perhaps a game with cards or dice, a friendly challenge, oh so nice. Or puzzles spread upon the floor to test your wits and ask for more. If skies are clear and stars alight, go gaze upon the endless night. The shining bright, a cosmic dance, a wondrous sight. With pen and hey, I'm not done. I told you it was going to be a little long. Okay. With pen and paper, let thoughts flow. A poem written soft and slow. Or draw a scene by candle's flame and capture moments in the game. If you're blessed with music's grace, a gentle song can fill the space. A melody both sweet and deep while nature's slumber softly sleep. So let the darkness be a friend. A chance to pause until the end, for in the quiet you will find a peaceful solace for your mind. Man, ain't we all just looking for a peaceful solace for our mind? Doesn't that sound great? Man, peaceful solace for the mind. There you go. That's it. There it is. Thank you, Ari Bobar, for suggesting that poem. The robot did I gotta say, it did a pretty mediocre job with that. Oh, the symphony gets paid by the minute. I gotta renegotiate that contract. Watching your favorite sock hop and selection Sunday show. What is that? Wait. No, I don't know what that is. I thought maybe it was the NFL draft, but didn't we already do that? I don't know when things happen anymore. What should you pick up for dinner tonight? Jeeve Stones. Wow, I'm surprised. I don't know. Sometimes it's best to shop at your own freezer and whoop out a deer. But I guess if it's frozen, tough to cook tonight. I'm thinking pizza. Sort of depends. It depends on how long ago that was in your rotation. Well, maybe some Cracker Jacks, where they announced the teams for the NCAA basketball tournament. Oh, is that March Madness I hear so much about? Understood. Okay. It's the basketballs. I'm not very good at basketball. What with having no arms and stuff like that. Basketball's too big for me to like, I can't use my mouth flaps to shoot the ball or anything like that. So I never really got too interested in it myself. But I'm glad. I hope everybody gets who they wanted, or however it works. I hope your team does wins. You know what I mean? Whatever that means. I hope that for you. Hope it goes great. Not exactly sure what it is or how it works. But I hope at the end of it you're satisfied. Joan Spoon wants a dad joke. Well, by God. Go sports. Yeah. I love it. Love it. Sports is great because it could like if your team is playing a big game, then it can just take just like a regular day and turn it into like, oh, this is the big day. Oh, I've been looking forward to this. You know what I mean? And you can make an event out of it and have your friends over and stuff like that and get all excited for basically no reason, but also for a reason. You know what I mean? I like that kind of stuff. I try to get into as much stuff as I can so I have that many, more things. Be like, oh boy, tonight's the big... You know what I mean? It's like winning the sock hop going at a reasonable rate of speed award. It's that big. Oh, wow. I had no idea it was that prestigious. I had no idea. But that's another great thing about watching professional wrestling is it never stops. So there's always something to watch. Always something to look forward to. Or to tolerate, depending on how good it's going. Joan Spoon wants a dad joke. And I just happen to have a book that is entitled Dad Jokes. And this book is, I wouldn't recommend it. But here it is. I like cheering for sports because all of us want it. That's exactly right. Like here, like I don't get this one. Maybe you have to be an upholsterer to get this joke. But here's one that's in the book. And it says, a friend of mine fell into an upholstery machine, but it's okay. He has recovered. I told my doctor that I always get heartburn when I eat birthday cake. He said that I should take the candles off of it first. Hey-oh, he's eating the candles, ladies and gentlemen. That'll give you heartburn right there when you eat fire. It'll burn your organs, not just your heart. Jack Little, oh my goodness gracious. So many Capri Suns. Look at that. Thank you so much, Jack. Thank you so much. It's Freddie Dingo. What's happening, Freddie Dingo? McCartans? Freddie Dingo. Hey, how was your stream, Jack? Hope everything went well. What were you guys up to? I love seeing your little your teaser things that you put up on the Blue Sky. Love seeing those things. You have like topics and stuff that you got to talk about. Oh man, that's fantastic. We was chatting. Oh man, that's my favorite. Love a good chat. Just, you know what I mean? Just flapping jaws at one another. It's the Nikki Dangerous. What's going on? It's the filthy sock. Where? Can't be me. I spend too much time in my hot tub to be filthy. But I'll keep an eye out. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate that. You're just in time. We're finishing up some dad jokes. Gotta go have a great rest of the night. Sniper CVU, smooches for you, my friend. Have you a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for stopping by. What's up, Stone Cold Sock Cop? Burr, 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 burr. What? Rabbi. I said it. Rabbi said that. What? I said Jack just raided us. What? I said, all right, we're reading some dad jokes. Here we go. I think I have bad posture. I think I have bad posture. It's all of the delivery on these dad jokes. I think I have bad posture, but it's just a hunch. It's just a hunch. We don't know. We don't know. Just jibber rapping. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Hey, all right, here's the last one. Last one, Jones Spoon. There's a new type of broom out. Oh, wait. Again. Wait, let me try it again. There's a new type of broom out. Yeah, I hear it's sweeping the nation. Hey-o! Sweeping the nation. Oh, wait, we got a live joke from Crooked Vault. I saw a TV on sale on Craigslist for a really good price yesterday. Oh, Mr. Davis. The only thing the ad said it was stuck on full volume. TV was stuck on full volume. I thought to myself, can't turn that down. Hey-oh, can't turn it down, baby. Cannot turn it down. You see, it's funny because turn it down could mean to not purchase the thing. But then also the volume, when you reduce the volume on a television, it's commonly known as turning it down. So that's why that one's funny. Mr. Dangus, it's almost impossible to do. What with the delay and all that kind of stuff, you did great. You did great, Mr. Dangus. Did fantastic. Rabbi knows what I'm talking about. There we go. Oh, man, Jack, I'm so glad. So glad you're here. Hope you guys had a great, nice chat on a lovely Monday morning or whatever time it is there. Beautiful. More comedians need to say, that's why that's fun. I know, Freddie, I get lost all the time. They tell these long, complicated jokes. These anecdotes. And then everybody laughs, and I'm like, what's funny? What happened? I missed it. If they could come back and explain it, you know what I mean? They're just too smart for their own good. You know what I mean? Yeah, they should most definitely explain the joke. At least, like, do little footnotes. Maybe they get a little guy. Get a little guy that, like, sits on the stage, and then he reads the footnotes of the jokes. You know what I mean? And explain it. I think that'd be helpful. You know what I mean? Because not everybody has time to sit there and pause through some joke, trying to find the punchline. Got to make it easy. Got to make it easy for the TikTok people. You know what I'm saying? Not going to sit there and go through some diatribe about whatever. That time you went to the dadgum license renewal place thing and the funny things that happen there. I'm like, well, when does your license expire? And can I see it? And are you a speeder? These are the kind of questions I have. You did that this week just to the blowhard? Oh my goodness gracious. When is your Netflix special coming out? Can't wait to see that. I know, I'm getting behind on my PowerPoint. Sorry, boy. Two fish. Hey, I'm gonna say this one like Andrew Dice Clay. Hey, two fish is in a tank. Yeah, one of the fish. He turns the other fish. He says, "Man, I sure hope you know how to drive this thing." Oh! See, not that funny, cause you don't explain. Hey-oh, there you go, Mr. Daggis, nailed it. Nailed it. Bada boom, bada bing. Bada boom, bada bing. Hey, I got a leather jacket. Hey! I'm like when you order the fonts from Wish. Hey! Oh, thank you so much, Cookie Lord. I appreciate that. Skeleton walks into a bar. He asks for a beer and a mop. A mop is a weird thing to order in a bar, don't you think? Just another blowhard? Maybe workshop that one a little bit. Because I don't know. I mean, I'm not the world's most expert on bars, but I don't feel like I've ever asked. I've never seen anybody ask for a mop. And I also don't carry an x-ray machine around with me, but I feel like everybody that I've seen in a bar has a skeleton. So I just don't think that's accurate. I think there's something there for sure. There's a kernel. Like a corn kernel. That if you plant it at the right time could grow.
I'm trying to use the phone!
Clearly never been to Huddersfield. No, I couldn't even point to Huddersfield on a map. I would narrow my search by starting at all the fields that I know about.
Give me the police.
Sock hop. Ah! Don't scare me like that, Stephen Colbert. He's always sneaking up on me. Why would you do that? Huddersfield? Huddersfield? What's a Huddersfield?
Now, have you ever had any experience with being funny?
Went to a fruit stand. Oh, you do? Oh, you doing a joke? Bought some, went to a fruit stand the other day. Bought some cherries. Then I went to Best Buy and got a microphone. Bought a Bing. Bought a boot. Crooked Vault. Oh my goodness gracious. Did you just make that up? Spectacular. You know the name for the English Football League? Oh, really? If David Lynch is dead, how are we all still here? Well, we haven't found out yet. That's the only reason why. Poof! Oh yeah, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. Yeah, there's a lot of areas in England that I only know about because of the Premier League. Like Tottenham. Tottenham. They got a big fancy stadium there. They got fancy stadiums all over the place. It's incredible. How do they have the room for all of that? I want to go to England one day. And I will walk around and I'll be like, yeah, this is England, all right. Yep. Yep, I can tell just by looking at it. Tottenham does sound like a kind of great. It does. Tottenham. That's how they say it there. It's spelled a little bit different. But it's like I've always said. You either Tottenham or you're Nottingham. You don't know Tottenham for anything. There's no telling. Oh man, it's great. You know, it's so interesting. Our countries are so similar, but they say we're separated by an ocean. They not won a trophy in 70 years. That seems like a long time. Seems like a long time. That's one thing that's interesting about the National Football League, which is I guess you call it American football. But we just say football for whatever reason. I guess we call it football on account of they throw the ball with their arms all the time. But there's teams there that have never won ever. There's teams that have never even been to the championship game. There's only like 30-something teams. Like, statistically, you think you would be... Oh, there's old Glacier. Oh, they call it football so you remember what not to use. Oh, I see, Crooked Butt. Except for the punches. There's old Glacier right there. You can make him move around in the chat, up, down, left, and right. Oh, that's why I took the chat off, I think. Because they're in the Glacier bit. I need to turn the chat off when Glacier comes on. Because it just goes bananas with the thing. Smooches to you, Mr. Daggers. And Smooches Jack. And Freddie Diggo and everybody that came over with the raid. Very kind of you. I know I live in the wrong country, but I appreciate you stopping by anyways. Alright, Mr. Dangus. Smooches for you. If you're going to bed, which I hope you're not. But if you are, let me tuck you in. Smooches for you. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. See you later, Glacier. Have a good one. Take it easy. Good day. Auf Wiedersehen. Good night. It's O Canada. I should put that as an alternative though. Doesn't that get you all tuckered out? Nah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. As long I'm the tucker. So the tuckee gets tuckered out, Floyd Vivino. So I pass the tucking on to you, which you got to be very careful when you say that word.
Okay, in the dog. Okay, in the dog.
It's just like Sock Cop. It doesn't. You got to be careful when you say my name, because old ladies will be like, "Excuse me, what did you say?" You're like, no. You don't understand. I'm talking about a sock. Yeah, old ladies like Blanche. She'd be like, "Well, I do declare." It would not. Is this the kind? Oh, all right. Let me see. I'm gonna do a prediction. We're gonna find the animal of the day, but I don't want to do the alphabet. I got the vapors. Dear Lordy. Oh, I need to sit down getting the vapors. Has the animal... No. Surf or turf, you know what you choose? Oh yeah, let's do surf or turf. S-U-R... No, S-U... How do you spell surf? Surf or turf. Surf or turf. No, not torf. Dadgummit, it's hard to type when you ain't got no hands. Surf or turf. And then one of the possible answers is surf. And the other is turf. Now, surf does not mean that it is an impoverished peasant bound to the lord of the land. This means that it lives in the sea. Anybody can type bubbly, just another blowhard. It takes just the same amount of effort to type bubbly as it does to type, I don't feel good, blah. So there you go. Now, there's a prediction going. You can choose, is it surf? My word, the vapors.
Give me the police.
Is it surf, which means it lives in the water? Which doesn't mean it isn't a poverty-ridden peasant forced to work the ocean. That is true. That's true. I don't know how the caste system works underwater. By the way, 3 universities from Alabama are in the tournament. Alabama, Alabama State, and Auburn. Oh, are they really? Oh, that's fantastic. I went to one of those. Where was Alabama? I'm trying to remember where Alabama State is. I know where Alabama and Auburn are. Alabama State. Where is that? That's fantastic. They're all three in the tournament. Well, high tide. But then turf means it lives on the land. So basically, does it live in the water or does it live on the land? The animal of the day we're talking about here. Hope I didn't lose you. I'm kind of all over the place today. Kind of all over the place. Could be the lungfish. Best of both worlds. Got the lungs and is a fish. So is there, no, a bird would be turf. Bird would be turf. Oh, does it really, Jacqueline? I've never had the pleasure myself. Does it swim or does it crawl? Jeep Stones. Oh man, if you ever get some time, hit me up. Totally down to make some more theme songs, if you're interested. Not a wombat. What about a penguin? We'll cross that bridge if we get there. Now this is not something. Now here's something. Just another blowhard always tries to make everything surf. He's like, but it drinks water or something like that. That's not what I'm talking about. Just because it can swim.
Blowhard just cheered 101 bits. I told you, we're an anarcho-syndicalist commune. We take it in turns to act as a sort of executive officer for the week.
That's exactly right. Just Another Blowhard. Of course, that's a famous line from one of Just Another Blowhard's favorite films, The Godfather. Not alone. Not alone. Yeah. Are you still on the Twitters at all, Jeep Stones? Or is here the best way to get to you? I don't even know where people are anymore. Well, I got your email too. I could do that. And probably if I look back in the archives, I could probably find your address. I'll just knock on the door. That'd probably be the easiest way, right? No, I don't want to knock on your door. You got guns. Pew 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 pews. You don't go knocking on a random man's door like that. Not these days. If it's a penguin, is it Burgess Meredith or Danny DeVito? Oh, see, I think that would really do it because Danny DeVito, he lived in the sewers, so that's a little bit more aquatic. Burgess Meredith, he just had like a lair. I don't remember if it was underground.
Wow. Just another blowhard just cheered 15 bits. And I said to myself, this is the business we've chosen. I didn't ask who gave the order, because it had nothing to do with business.
That's exactly right. The penguin trained Rocky, he sure did. Yeah, he sure did. It was not the same day, though. Thank you, Just Another Blowhard. And that is a line from the other classic film, Pootie Tang. Just Another Blowhard. Big movie buff. Oh, speaking of, he wants me to review the movie War Games. It's a movie, it has to do with computery, hackety things. And, does he get the girl at the end? I forget. I've never seen that movie. You live in the country, one of your neighbors shoots targets regularly, so I think I should be safe around here. Yeah, that happens a lot around here, too. I live, not exactly out in the sticks, but not too far from it. So sometimes I'll just be out in the backyard, cut the grass, or, playing with an anthill or something, and then I just hear guns be like, pew, 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 and then I'm just like, yep.
Wow. Just another blowhard just cheered 15 bits. See, my damie, Pootie Tang don't wada ta to the Shah Macau. Cause that's a kama leap chive, dig?
Thank you, Just Another Blowhard. I appreciate that. I don't know what movie that quote is from. Interesting. War Games, that was Patrick Troughton's last series in Doctor Who. Oh, was it really? Yeah, that's from Airplane. That's right. Oh, no, that's not stopping me from reviewing it. No. Oh, no, I said it to something stupid. What is it? Sada, something that nobody could spell. Because I'd like to make things difficult. Sadate. See, I don't even know what it is. Yeah, exclamation point commands will bring up the thing there. But anyway, War Games, it's a fantastic movie. It stars George Washington, and he commands his army to cut down the cherry tree. But all of his army is too busy on the computer that they're not able to shut down any tree. Oh, thank you so much, yes. It is very similar to Grease. Very similar to Grease. There are teenagers involved. Where'd the chat button go? There it is. Whoa! Goodness gracious. Don't everybody talk all at once. Sadate. What is it? How is it not Sadate? No, he doesn't say Sadate. He says,
And I wouldn't give your troubles to a monkey on a rock.
Wadata.
Well, I can't say the name, no, my brother. Wadata.
Wadata. That's what it is. Wadata. 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 There, we finally got it. We finally got it, T1. It took me a minute, but I finally got it. Oh man, all those the little Japanese commercial clips reminds me. I was watching Casso. It's this skateboarding thing. They put it on the YouTubes, but it's this Japanese show. And they had to go through like a skateboarding course. It's really good. Oh man, if you haven't seen it, check it out. Called Casso, Kasso. But they like subtitle it and everything else, you know, so you don't have to speak Japanese to understand what they're talking about. But they have to go through like skateboard through this obstacle course and everything. Well, anyway, I was watching it yesterday, and Baby Sock was watching it with me, and she was playing and everything. She wasn't paying it any attention. And then she finally sat down and she watched it for a little bit, and then at about 5 or 10 minutes, she remembered that she has a skateboard, like a little Barbie kind of like skateboard thing. I mean, it's like her size for a skateboard thing. And she was like, let's go skate or whatever. And I was like, hey, I got a skateboard too. We'll go out in the old driveway area, skate around a little bit. So I put on her little helmet. You know what I mean? Got all her elbow pads and everything up there. We got out to the thing. She stood on her little pink Barbie skateboard and tried to scoot on it, but she's not very good. It's skateboard. It's a difficult thing to do. So she couldn't make it go. And she was so mad that she couldn't just zoom along like those professional skateboarders were doing on that Japanese television program. She got so upset. Oh my goodness. She was inconsolable. I was like, it takes a lot of practice. You can't just get in there, because she thought for sure that since she had watched him on TV, she'd be able to just pop onto her little pink Barbie skateboard and just go, and then like, you know what I mean, like do like flippity tricks and everything else. And when she couldn't do it, she got so frustrated. So frustrated. Oh my goodness. It was like aggravating and adorable at the same time. No, hers works. You watch this nonsense and you still can't parkour? Parkours! Parkours! Easy.
Wow. Kala_cot just cheered 50 bits. Meanwhile, here's Sock Cop doing backside half cabs and 360 flips. Show off.
Yeah, I know. Well, that was the thing, is that, I'm not good at it either. I can't do it, but I can't stand upon it. Oh, hers was oh, I see what you're saying, Ori. Yeah, hers was like, why doesn't it work? It's not the right one. I'm supposed to just stand on it, and then it goes, meow, meow, meow. And she was so upset about it. Bless it. Bless it. But she did get better by the end of it. She did get better. She was able to stand on it for a little bit and go down a little in between tiers. She was able to get a little bit of it done. So we're gonna work on it one of these days. But yeah, that's the problem. You know what I mean? It's like watching you just turn on the Olympics and you see these gymnasts doing all these flippity flips and you're like, hey, let me try that. And then you go, hula, pull. No! Why can't I do it? There are two types of video games I never got into. Call of Duty type games and the Tony Hawk type game. The Tony Hawk games are fun. I like those. I played one of those the other day. Tony Hawk Underground 2. You have a scar on your knee from trying to escape. I feel like we talked about this before, Art, but wait, now that's cool right there. That is cool. That's just cool. There's no other way to say it. I was trying to think of another way to say it, but I can't because it's just cool. Have a scar on your knee from skateboarding. Chicks dig scars. Yeah, they do. And scars dig chicks. No, Scar from the Lion King killed his brother. Yeah. That's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, I didn't even get good enough to get any scars. Oh, I forgot to change out the video. I made a new version of that. Commodore Friday synced it. Dig them on dudes, but I'm a scar-covered chick. Oh, my goodness gracious. Look at that. Too many extreme sports. You started skateboarding in 1986 and have never stopped except for the... That's awesome, Calico. That's so cool. Yeah, whenever I tried to do it, there was like nothing. You know what I mean? There was nowhere to go. I don't know how it was up in Canada, but around here it was longed for just a little piece of concrete that wasn't a road. We don't have sidewalks and stuff around here. So there was like nowhere to go, and now they got like a couple little skate parks and everything. And now I'm too old to go. Just one of God's many tricks he likes to play on me, I guess. All right, it's time to find out what the animal of the day is. Oh, wait a minute. Let me make sure I'm not spoiling it. I've done that before. Okay, I'm not. Okay, good. Good. Animal of the day. Here it comes. Serving up hot and ready. Is the animal of the day the duck? It could be. Could be the lamprey. The lamprey eel. It could be the lungfish. Could be Abe Vigoda. Don't know. We're going to find out. All right, pause that music. And we're going to play the theme song made by our good pal, the Jeeve Stones. And it goes a little something like this.
Does it swim or does it crawl? Do you know what it is at all? Sock on sale of the day. Does it climb or does it fly? Well, do you know the reason why? Sock on sale of the day.
Yes, indeedios. Animal of the day. What could it be? We're going to find out together. After this very, very tension-building drum roll. And a drum roll sounds something like this. Ladies and gentlemen, your animal of the day is... Oh my goodness, it's a wildebeest. It's a wildebeest, ladies and gentlemen, also known as a gnu. As a gnu. Just another blowhard. Are you seriously going to come in here and try and tell me? This is not a water buffalo. First of all, it's not a water buffalo. It's a wildebeest. Or a gnu. Or a gnu. News. I don't know which way it's supposed to say. What's going on, Beanpad with Bijou? What's the difference between a wildebeest and a gnu? You can't wash your hands in a gnu. You got that right. I know Gary Gnu, but I don't know if they were saying gnu like ironically. I don't know. We'll wait. Maybe there's a clip of them swimming underwater where they live. But I kind of doubt it. A group of wildebeest is called a herd. Now, that's why I couldn't pick letter of the alphabet, because it's a gnu, and it's also a wildebeest. So it'd be both. And I can't let everybody win, unfortunately. It won't let me. I've tried. So that's why we had to go with another question. Is it surf or is it turf? And as you can clearly tell, it is turf. It lives on the land. It is a bewildering beast. What is new indeed? Will the beast or won't the beast? I love those kind of movies. You know what I mean? Those rom-com type of thing. Where will the beast or will not the beast? But not Beauty and the Beast. That's weird. I don't like that. That seems strange. A strange tale. Tell children fall in love with a beast. A beast! But that's neither here nor there. Now the interesting thing. Make it out like a bandit. 300 bet for a 3.8K return. Love it. Love it. So it's a gnu and it's a wildebeest. So we'll go in alphabetical order. How do you say new in English? New. Okay. So it is new. So the gnu is ironic. So Gary the gnu. That is being cheeky when they say that. Here's a joke regarding the wildebeest. Went to the zoo today. They had a muskox in the wildebeest exhibit. Did they really think I would fall for fake news? Oh my goodness gracious. Now a muskox and a water buffalo, I believe, is the same thing. But if you said that in France, they wouldn't know what you was talking about. New. You'd have to call it a new. A new. What's new? Is it old or new? There you go. All right, so now, since it's a new and a wildebeest, we're going to find out how they say wildebeest in French. Oh. Wait a minute. There we go. Oh, okay, there it is. All right, so here's wildebeest.
Wildebeest.
Wildebeest. And how do you say that in French?
Nous.
Nous. Nouveau. That's right. Nouveau wildebeest.
Nous.
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 All right. Well, all right. Once again, French decided to take a different stance on things. That's fine. They're just going to go new all the way. They're just going to forget wildebeest altogether. Even though, as you can see, I typed wide beast on accident. But luckily, Google knows I'm a moron. And showed me results for wildebeest and not wide beast. As I so beastly typed in. So there it is. They just want to say no as much as possible. They do. Yeah, they really do. They really do. I want to hear how, I want to, wildebeest. You know what I mean? That's it. Is that too much to ask? Wildebeest. Come on now. Not that hard. So the animal of the day is the wildebeest. Congratulations. If you run into a wildebeest, tell it, watch out for that lion. And then tell it that it's the animal of the day. And then the wildebeest or the new, whatever it, however it self-identifies, will say, thank you. Because they talk very similar to a horse. Most people don't know that. But any zookeeper worth their salt will tell you.
Wow.
Just another blowhard just cheered 100 bits. Breaking news. My sandwich was delivered. Film at 11.
We got a sandwich, ladies and gentlemen. Whoops. Sandwich. Aha, wildebeest. That's how you say it in French. Haha, wildebeest. East side wildebeest. West side wildebeest. Oh my goodness gracious. What kind of sandwich did you get? What kind of sandwich did you get? We all want to know. Well, I want to know anyway. All right. Turkey and ham from the Jimmy John's. Oh my goodness gracious. I do like a Jimmy John's sandwich. That's pretty good stuff. I do like a Jimmy John's. Whatever that bread. I don't know what it's made out of. But it's pretty good. Pretty good. Well, alright everybody. Unfortunately, I must depart. I gotta go and cook dinner. Gotta cook my lunches for the week. You got a sandwich for crying out loud. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. So a little shorter than normal, but I appreciate you stopping by. Very kind of you to do so. And I'll be back no later than Tuesday. No ducks, sadly. Unfortunately, no ducks. I got a later start than I wanted to.
Of tiny corns.
Gallon of tiny corns. 8467. Good to see you, my friend. I'm glad you could catch me too. No, don't start at that gum ad. Get out of here with that gum. I'm about to leave. Ah, Joe's food. One of these days. One of these days. Happy to see you. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't take much. So, oh, sorry, Silky Lettuce. I apologize about that. I apologize. The smooches for you. Thank you so much to Queen Goldie for that raid. And also thank you so much to Jack Little for that raid. Very kind of you. 2 raids in one night. Nearly very rare.
Wow. Arabobari underscore
All right,
just
Bobari.
cheered 123 bits.
Thank you so much, my friend. Smooches for you. So I hope you feel better. Hope you feel better. And we're going to, we're actually going to raid a brand new thing from Ben Monster, where they've started up a secondary channel that just 24/7 plays Ben Monster TV reruns, which is something I've thought about doing. But I'd have to click buttons, and so I'll probably never do it. But it's Ben Monster TV. TV! Isn't that great? Ben Monster TV. No, not... Oh my goodness, I typed Tennessee. TV. There we go. So just to let you know that it exists. It's the thought, not the accomplishment of productive work, that counts. That's right, Commodore Friday. Thank you so much, T1, for following. Smooches for yous. Very kind of you for hanging out. If you are going to bed, it's a little early where I am, but no telling what time it is where you are. If you're going to bed, allow me to tuck you in. Smooches for you. Thank you so much for hanging around. We'll see you back here on Tuesday. Oh, the old sock cop gimmick. But in the meantime, tell him goodnight, old man. Where's the old man button? Where's my daggone old man? Oh, there it is. Tell him goodnight, old man. Sock Cop loves you, everybody. Remember, you can do what you want when you got love in your heart. Tell him goodnight.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment.
Biscuits!
Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.
hot dish.